Hey everybody, welcome back to Star Trek Online. We're going to complete a group of missions today from the yesterday's war. So again, we have the last one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the last of 5. Let's go ahead and start over. Hey everybody, welcome back to Star Trek Online. What we're going to do today is complete the last mission of the yesterday's war series. So let's press L, press episode, and yesterday's war, and that's what we got here, Survivor. Let's hail that mission.
Some time ago, there was a temporal disruption involving the USS Enterprise C. We thought the matter was fully resolved, but there was an oversight. We need to find one of the Enterprise C survivors, a temporal duplicate of Starfleet Admiral Tanay. Until we reconcile her displacement, the timeline is in jeopardy. There's one person in particular that can provide the location of the survivors, Sela of Romulus. We believe she's operating in the Cytor system. Meet me there to search for Sela and enlist her aid.
All right, let's look at the rewards real quickly. Again, we have ground weapons and then a stealth module. So, again, there are actually set items though. So I may have to come back here and redo the mission for that. Let's go ahead and accept this mission right now.
Stay safe out there.
And it looks like I'm not close enough to the mission. So I'm going to go ahead and travel a little bit closer. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, I see it over there. I was next to the wrong planet.
If she's here, we'll need to draw her out. Sela's not easily found if she doesn't want to be. In the meantime, there's a structure on one of the larger asteroids, but the mineral content there is making long-range scanning difficult. I recommend we take a closer look.
Good idea.
Our intel shows a lot of Romulan activity in this system, in Sela's name.
So real quickly,
Command believes she's planning an assault of some kind and gathering tactical resources.
Okay, are you done talking? Thank you. You don't look like that anymore. You got beaten by the ugly stick. Anyway, I've turned my auxiliary power up way high, so it'll affect my auxiliary skills, basically. Let's go ahead. Full impulse.
This looks like an abandoned Tal Shiar base, or what's left of one.
Scanning.
It looks like the interior has been stripped of anything useful over an extended period of time. This could be the work of Sela's forces. They've been... Wait! Picking up enemy contacts. Romulan ships decloaking.
Alright, I want to also put it on a tractor beam. And was being followed when one of those blast
Romulans are going under cloak. They're disengaging.
Alright.
Those ships were older, but battle-ready and in good repair. It's unusual of them to run so quickly. We should stay sharp. There's probably more of them out there waiting under cloak. In the meantime, we damage their propulsion systems in the fight. They're leaking plasma.
Following their trail.
As long as they keep leaking plasma, we can follow their trail.
That must be the plasma trail there.
They're not trying to lose us. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now I have a bad feeling about this. So scan 2. I think I'm...
Unidentified ship, you are trespassing in sovereign Romulan space, and you are outnumbered. Surrender now.
Bite me, Sela.
Oh, it's you again.
Yeah. She's thrilled.
No, You are still trespassing in my space, and I could use a new ship for my armada.
Well, that's not going to happen. Alright. Get out of the way here. Firing weapons. Battery power. Four. Tachyon pulse. Okay, apparently they're done attacking me because I can't attack back.
Fine, we'll talk. Cut to the chase and tell me what it is you want.
I like that. They're helpless and now they'll talk.
Ah, I'd wondered when you'd get around to looking for the Enterprise C survivors. When the Enterprise C survivors were taken, my father agreed to let the rest of the crew live, so long as Lieutenant Yar served as his co-pilot. She was executed, but my father held to his word. I am aware of their location, but I will only take you there if you agree to leave.
I could barely even hear that. I'll only take you there if you agree to bring me with you. Okay.
And what assurances do I have that I won't simply be executed? I will not agree to my death. If I agree to this, I will be held in house arrest, somewhere reasonably pleasant by my own standards. I will not be cut off from access to the outside world, and I will not be given any sort of death penalty. Further, you will allow my crew and their ships to go without harassment.
If I have to. Oh.
The survivors of the Enterprise C were sent to a Tal Shiar prison world. Set a course for the Pictet system. I shall make my way to the bridge of this quaint little ship.
Warp out of here. They needed to turn up her voice.
I'm reading several Tholian ships on sensors, along with some unusual temporal fluctuations. Tholians dislike anything involving time travel. We should be cautious. If they think we're responsible, they may become hostile.
This is the Pictet system, one of many worlds where the Tal Shiar would send assets important enough to keep, but not threatening enough to kill. Supplies to this world stopped when Hobus was destroyed, but the Enterprise C crew are proven survivors. I admit the Tholians being here is new. Surely they won't be too difficult for you to handle.
She's still a butt. Let's go say hi to the Tholians.
The anomaly will be eradicated. Leave now.
The Tholians were performing a detailed scan on that anomaly. Something caused them to destabilize quickly. Not a good sign.
I'm not a fan of Tholians. They're nothing but trouble. So, defeat another Tholian. Another anomaly over here. Alright. Slowing us down.
The anomaly will be purged, as will you. vengeance for the fallen.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Yep.
Target shields have failed.
This away. Consult with Daniel.
Another temporal anomaly. It was emitting high levels of tachyon radiation and chronotons before it dispersed. I'll need more data, but I think it was an unstable gateway into transdimensional space.
Scan one. I want to see what they were so interested in.
All right. It says there's one right in front of me. Temporal anomaly. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the other side of this anomaly. There it is. Well, almost to the side.
Based on these readings, I believe I've found an origin point for these anomalies. They're coming from the planet below. I suggest sending an away team down to collect data.
Warning.
Stop shooting me. So, I not only create a rift, but I'm using a tractor beam to hold them there while I shoot them.
All clear. We should check out the planet while we can.
And then I torpedoed their butt. I don't feel bad. Alright.
I am detecting signs of habitation, but there's a lot of temporal disturbances down there. They're making it hard to obtain a clear reading at this distance.
Assemble your most able crewmen and... My apologies. This is your ship. You give the orders.
Isn't that just like a woman trying to tell a man what to do? God, I enjoyed saying that.
We've beamed down into an open courtyard within what's left of the Tal Shiar prison. Doesn't look like it's been inhabited for some time. I'm reading a number of temporal anomalies nearby, but my tricorder's having trouble analyzing the data. We're going to need to get closer.
The shipments of supplies stopped long ago. Anyone alive down here will have a hard time. I suppose that's too bad for Admiral Tanay. That is what this is about, isn't it? There are two of her and no one else. If you find her, I doubt she will be alive.
What a wonderful personality, right?
This world was abandoned by the Tal Shiar decades ago. I doubt there's anyone left. The survivors of the Enterprise C might have left personal items behind.
This datapad dates back to the late 23rd century. It lacks power, but it should work once it's recharged.
Alright, now what? The pad.
This place hasn't been inhabited for a while. Thing is, the tricorder's giving a range of time from 3 months to 30 years. We're dealing with some serious temporal flux here. That's one of the temporal anomalies. I wouldn't recommend entering its area of effect. From what I'm reading here, contact with the anomaly will do considerable damage to anything organic. That being said, I believe we can deal with this. Stand over there, and between the two of us, we should be able to nullify the anomaly.
Yeah. Alright, standing right here. Now that was easy enough. I just pressed a button. Alright, let's grab this thing.
Someone's been here. This gate appears to have been locked from the outside. Perhaps they knew about the anomaly but didn't have the means to handle it. Ah, there's a manual override over there near our beam-down site. We can use it to open the gates. When we disrupted this anomaly, it seemed to fracture, forcing more anomalies into our timeline. I think we might be able to use that to our benefit, though. I'll stay here and act as an anchor. Find the best spot and use your tricorder to emit the dispersal pattern again. We should be able to push those bubbles away from the gate controls. If you get stuck, I'll be able to get you out of trouble. The gate controls are trapped within an anomaly. We'll have to disperse it to use them.
Alright, so a puzzle basically. Oh. That was the wrong bubble. Sorry, wrong button. Oh, go this way.
Looks like some of the closed gateways are rusted now. Find another spot. I think I can see a clear path to the controls.
Well, that was easy enough.
The gate's open. Try to disperse where you are. It should open an escape path for you.
Alright, where's this gate? There's the gate.
Excellent. The gate's open, and we can continue our search for Tanae. Well done. Before we move on, I've managed to bring the datapad online again. It might contain clues on what happened. Looks like it's a personal unit. The primary user is Lieutenant Tasha Yar of Starfleet.
Give me that! The first entry dates to 2389, nearly 40 years after she was executed. Or at least 40 years after she was supposed to have been executed. I am Natasha Yar, Security Chief for the Federation Starship Enterprise D. Well, at least that's who I was. For the past 40 years, I've been Tal Shiar Prisoner 24601. But even that changed a week ago. Our regular supply drops from the Star Empire stopped 3 months ago. The guards started caring too much about what might be going on elsewhere in the quadrant and caring too little about their prisoners. We were able to overpower them.
You know, just a thought. This was 40 years ago. Tasha was, what, 20? Let's say she was 20. And then it was 20 years later. Let's say Sela's 20, so it's 40 years. So she's like 80 years old right now.
We've managed to recover some data pads like this one, but there isn't enough here for us to call for help or escape. I'm leaving this record in case anyone comes looking for us. Sela, if you find this, I still love you. I've missed you. Lieutenant Yar was supposed to have been executed. My father said it happened. There were witnesses. How can... Clearly, there was some judicious alteration of history.
Or your father is a lying bastard Romulan.
The Enterprise C survivors were here, but something drove them away. Something more than the loss of supplies. We should continue looking for the survivors. Your duplicate of Tanae may yet be alive on this rock. It would not have been the first time. No doubt he thought she might still have been useful in some way. I can see the pity in your eyes. Keep it. His decision allowed me to become the person I am. I do not regret that.
Yeah, and the person you are is nobody special.
Look, there's a path ahead.
Blocked by another anomaly. Just randomly put there.
This anomaly looks more stable than the others. It's probably less deadly, but let's not find out now.
Oh, what's that up here? Ooh, spider. Hate spiders. Hate spiders. Hate spiders. Okay, spider's gone. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, dead spider. Still don't like spiders.
The generators died and no one knows why. Richard thinks it might have been the big predators. Tanae thinks she might be able to salvage some of the parts. I hope she can. She's been glaring over the remains for the last 3 hours. We'll build a new settlement in the old secondary supply bunker the Tal Shiar abandoned 20 years ago. The surviving guard has agreed to guide us there. Loyalty to the Tal Shiar fades. You've been stranded with the inmates. Lieutenant Yar never discussed Turkana IV. When I was older, I discovered why. She was a survivor. It is clear that her arrangement with my father was just that. Obviously, she continued that trait into her existence here. There's more ground to cover.
There's another unstable anomaly.
Yep, she's an emotional wreck. A wreck in denial.
The anomaly has left some of the rock in a molten state.
You took readings in
Clearly,
orbit.
these anomalies
Surely
must
we
be-
should continue looking.
There's a lot of interference, but I think I'm picking up a life sign. Tanae!
Go away! Leave this place!
Well, that told us nothing. Oh. Illogical Vulcan.
No! Please, not again! Stay away! Stay away!
Okay, I'm sorry.
It seems your duplicate, Tanae, is still alive, and she isn't pleased to see you. I don't really blame her. I wasn't exactly thrilled to see you again, either.
She's run off, but there's an even larger anomaly close by.
It looks like it was a structure at one point, but I doubt any
Another
survivors
temporal
would
anomaly,
remain
and
in
this
a
one is larger
ruin
than the
like
last.
this.
Dude, see, the little side thing is messing up. Whoa. Alright, I'm within the anomaly. Let's see here. Oh shit. Oh shit. What the hell? Respawn. What the freak? I have to go all the way back here? Well, it's not over that far. I think there's a pathway I have to follow, but I'm not entirely sure. Again, it's been a long time since I played these episodes, and I think I only played this. I probably played it once and like played it a whole bunch of times without paying attention because I just wanted to grab items. Probably only played it twice though. Alright, so going here, and I think
There's a stable pocket ahead of you. Set up the first stabilizer there. That's the first stabilizer. 2 more to go.
oh. I see what this is. Uh-oh. Bad choice. I made a really bad choice. I'm gonna die. I thought I could make it. I was wrong. Can I make this? Because I'm impatient? Oh, fuck berries. Dude, I'm safe. I'm being somewhat good. What the hell? Alright. So, lesson for all of you guys. Stay where you're supposed to stay. Be patient. What? Whoa. Come on. I'm right where I should be. Okay, here we go. Alright, I learned my lesson. I'm playing nice. See, I pretty much did it the whole way through. It only took twice to figure out I need to do that.
Incredible! Dispersing the anomaly restored more than I expected. We should look for clues.
There's a clue.
We found an entire grove of saplings. Richard swears the same area was full of towering trees last week. He might be mistaken. We're both getting older. I thought I saw a Romulan in the brush. He was wearing a 22nd century style uniform. When I looked again, he was gone. Maybe I'm going senile. Richard insists I'm too young. Maybe it's because the outside world has been on my mind. Sela has been on my mind. I wonder what happened to her. While her father was a Tal Shiar general, he spared my life in the end. Perhaps he wasn't petty and cruel to her. I hope he wasn't. If you should find this, happy 50th birthday, Sela. I have missed you. I only regret we were separated.
All right.
Shelter ruined. Last none of them can.
Let's see here.
Some sort of...
All right, we're skipping ahead real quickly. Now where?
Well, I suppose it was nice that the
Over here! There's a path with recent footprints.
Over here.
I'm reading another anomaly, further down the path. Tanae might be there.
She might be. And what do we got? Tholions.
The Tanae anomaly and its
Freaking
allies
spiders.
must be purged.
That Tholian away team must have beamed down to investigate the anomalies.
And we killed them. Let's go this way. More footprints.
This looks to be a well-worn path.
More footprints. And freaking spiders. Come on.
Some recent footprints here, heading the other way. They might have run into Tholians.
More footprints. And
It seems your Vulcan
spiders.
passed this way recently. Perhaps the cavern mentioned Natasha's logs is nearby. We should follow the tracks.
No shit, that's what we're doing, right?
It seems many of the refugees.
I'm detecting signs of recent habitation in this location.
Maybe
This
we'll
is
find
like
more
too
answers.
much. I feel like they need to remove that. It makes the whole thing like interrupting like annoying. Alright, what am I doing here? Scan area. Where the hell do I scan it at?
This was some sort of dwelling up
No
until...
shit.
The anomalies are temporal in origin. I watched Richard wither and die before my eyes. An anomaly appeared, and moments later, he aged 100 years. We buried him this morning in the clearing. I never expected he and I would end this way. I miss him. Richard was a wonderful partner for these last decades, a good man. We built a wonderful life, despite it all.
You notice how they use the word partner instead of husband?
This is Tanae. Natasha, do not.
Alright, let's go this way.
I think I see movement in the bushes. Tanae?
Stop following me!
Psycho bitch!
No! Go away! No! Not again!
There's a new anomaly forming.
Tholians!
Purge the anomaly. Purge the contaminated.
Next target. Alright. Oh, one more.
Tanae, the anomalies that have been occurring were caused by decades of temporal interference. Because of what happened with the Enterprise C, you exist in two places at once.
Alright, let's go this way. And I know in the, is it the episode called Doppelganger when there's two Picards, but it wasn't really because there's two of them. This must be Natasha's grave.
All this time, she was here. I believe she was dead. This place has...
Looks like we beamed up just in time. Several Tholian ships are on an attack vector.
Red alert. Alright. Full impulse.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
right there.
We won't do what he will not. We will repair time.
That's one less Stolian ship.
Something is happening.
Those shields down. Spread.
I see. I see. Very well.
It seems our journey. I did. Tell me about my mother.